Okay, this is a video on how I created a rock bank using dirt technology where I carve into the bank and then I mud using the dirt that I carved out. This is one side of the U-shaped driveway. This is the other side. And we're coming up to where you come into the corner where you can see the face here now. And it's a water feature only on the face near the house. But this is a video about this, so stick with me.
And there's a nice view here. Especially that rock wall over there. See, that needs landscaping, doesn't it? You know, a wall looks like crap until you landscape it. It really does. We didn't put no planters in that wall like we did the other one, but.
Okay, the first thing we do is we start out by spray painting the boulder shapes we want to excavate. From there, we dig a trench all along the base of the rock wall to get the rock into the soil to where you never see an unfinished edge. It's not so much a foundation, it's just bringing the rock down into the ground so you never see the finished edge. From there, we start to dig out between each boulder to create the joints and pop in the bank to get some definition started. Okay, in this phase, obviously, the more you dig in, the more definition you create. It's just like when we have dug in and the dirt falls down and we take that dirt, put it in a mixer, add some water, and then we throw the dirt mud back on where we've dug. We're popping out more. We're adding more definition. So we can add as much definition as we want. You're going to even see us embedding rocks into the dirt mud to get more pop out as well.
Well, this is the dirt that we took off of the bank. And it's, I don't know if you masons have ever done this little, oop, it didn't stick. It doesn't, but it's a very good mix. You can see that sticks real good. It's got a lot of clay in it, but anyway.
I want to address the digging portion of this project and any project that you're going to do. If you'll notice the drawing in front of you there's a wall, vertical wall, but it's leaned back out of plumb by about 15 degrees. If you dig a bank like that, it doesn't need any steel or reinforcement or foundation because it's really just a veneer. It's like the stack-a-block walls. They tilt back a little. The other important aspect to the dig out is that the bottom goes in the soil below the grade a good 5 inches. Same with the top. From there, you see that I draw the boulders. This is a first drawing of just excavating the bank out. You know, you're digging in to get some definition started. From there, I'm laying mud, dirt mud that I got off of the wall, and I throw it in the mixer with the water. And if it's sandy, I'll throw 1 scoop of Portland, but I'm still using a no-cost material to build out the definition. In this job right here, I was astounded as I watched it go through. We had dug the bank. You see me just now putting some mud on the bank, but yet as I go forward in the footage, I did not continue adding more dirt mud to build out the definition, almost to the point where it is beautiful. I mean, it's stunning, not like what you're seeing in the video that I just shot. I built out a lot of dirt, mud, rock in my day, and I built it out to where it looks pristine. And then my only task, using a 3 sand, 1 cement, masonry cement mixture, I would cover with 1.5 inch layer, let that dry, cover it again. So I had a 3-inch lay. Now there's mud formulations or processes we can use and we can thin that down, but that's what you're seeing in this, and it worked on hundreds of jobs that I did. And again, saving money by using the dirt as a mortar to build it out. And it's just like trash bags or, cardboard rock that I do. It's not the form underneath it. It's the shell overlaying it. And when you put that dirt mud on the bank and it dries, it's still there. It's still a foundation. It works. And that's what I wanted to emphasize in this. portion of the video. In this clip, we're splattering on what I call a stabilizer mix, which is just 2 sand, 1 cement, and it gives the formation a stabilization where when you do start applying a mortar mix, it stays where you put it without crumbling down the hill.
Good V, good V.
Okay, in this shot, the stabilizer coat is all finished by being applied at a 3/4 inch splatter coat. We've cut the edges. We're going to let it dry overnight, and then we'll come back and we'll put 2 separate coats of 1.5 inch 3-to-1 mortar mix on top of it. Ready mix, you know, whatever you want to use. But at this point, we've got some defined shapes, but we're going to define it more with the next 2 coats. And again, if you wanted more definition than this, you should have dug in more. You should have popped out more with the dirt mud. Even now in the mortar coat, I put a little mortar on the rock and I embed some rubble into it, rock, broken concrete. I also have used styrofoam to pop out with, chunks of styrofoam. My goal is always to use less store-bought material to make a rock. In this case, I could have dug in more. I could have added more dirt mud before I put the stabilizer coat and then, you know, started to put the mortar coat. But the mortar coat is 2 finished, you know, 1.5 inch layers. At this point, we're all done. We're textured. You don't even see us do the splatter texture, but that's ready for stain. Now we're starting the other side of the wall. This was a 400-foot long driveway, and we did walls around it that were the bank in the center. So, okay, this is a rock bank that I did at my house back in 2005. Again, drawing out the patterns and getting ready to dig in the definition. And then once that happens, we threw the mud back up on the hill. You see that up on the upper left side or right side of this where I'm starting to dig out. You don't see us mudding the dirt mud back on, but I assure you that's what I did. The rock looked this exact same way as it does with the concrete in the dirt. So I only put an 1.5 inch layer over this whole wall back in 2003 or 4 or 5, somewhere in there. And this is now a video from 24 and still standing. Everything's good. So if you like my video, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching my video, and you guys have a great day.